Hello dear friends, welcome to Economics Learners Lab YouTube channel. Hope everybody is doing absolutely fine. As you know, we are in the series of completing 90 important topics for the NTA NET Economics exam. These 90 important topics are very important for the NTA NET Economics exam. In this video, I am going to discuss 71 topic, that is types of goods. Before going to the different types of goods, let me explain the three types of effects, that is Bang Bang Van effect, Snob effect and Veblen effect. So let us see what is Bang Bang Van effect. The Bang Bang Van effect is a psychological phenomena in which people do something primarily because other people are doing it regardlessly of their own belief, which they may ignore or override. So it says primarily they do something because of other people are doing. That means if someone is buying that good, the another person also will go and he will also buy that good. So everyone will go and buy that good. This type of effect is called as a Bang Bang Van effect. What is Snob effect? Snob effect is completely contrary to the Bang Bang Van effect. That is, Snob effect refers to the desire to possess a unique commodity having a prestigious value. Snob effect works quite contrary to the Bang Bang Van effect. So it says Snob effect a completely unique effect. That means everybody wants to have a unique products. That means if you are buying that product, so someone is having that product, so I am not going to buy that product, so I want a different commodity what other people are buying it. So this type of effect is called as a Snob effect. What is Veblen effect? A Veblen effect is a type of luxury good for which the demand for a good increases as price increases. In case of Veblen effect, when the price is increases, there you will see the demand also increases. These types of goods are called luxury goods or prestigious goods. Consumers thought that these type of commodities will increase the prestige in the society. That's why when the price is increases, demand for this commodity will be increases. Perfect substitutes, perfect complements. Perfect substitutes. Two goods are perfect substitutes when the marginal rate of substitutes of one good for other is constant. So perfect substitutes, when the price of one commodity is increases, so there you will see complete fall in that that commodity, and another commodity will increase the demand. For example, tea or coffee. When the price of the tea is increases, there you will automatically see a coffee of the demand will be increases. These type of goods is called as a perfect substitute goods. Perfect complements. Two goods are perfect complements when the indifference curves for the goods are shaped as a right angles. Perfect complements. If you want to use that good, you require another good. That type of good is called as a perfect complements. Actually, this slide is talking about the indifference curves of the perfect substitutes as well as perfect complements. Let us go to the next slide. So perfect substitutes. Here in vertical axis they have taken the apple juices, in horizontal axis they have taken the orange juices. If price of the apple juice increases, there will be a sudden shift in the apple juice demand and you will see a hike in the orange juice demand. So these types of goods is called as a perfect substitutes. Perfect substitutes indifference curves will be straight line like this. Perfect complements. Left shoe, right shoe. In vertical axis they have taken the left shoe, in horizontal axis they have taken the right shoes. If you want to use a left shoe, you should have a right shoe, right? If you want to take shoes, you should have a two shoes. If you are having only one left shoe, you cannot able to use that your shoes, right? Perfect complements indifference curves will be looks like a L shaped. This is what they have given. Given goods. In rare cases of extreme income inferiority, the income effect may be larger than the substitution effect, causing quantity demand to fall as own price rises. For some goods, income effect may be larger than the substitution effect. When the price increases, there you will see a fall in their own demand. So these types of goods is called as a given goods. Necessary good, whatever the price you will buy that good, that type of good is called as a necessary good. For example, sugar, insulin, for example, water, whatever the price, irrespective of your price, you will buy that good, that type of good is called as a necessary good. Without this good you cannot able to survive. That's why this is called as a necessary good. In the diagram, in vertical axis they have taken the price, in horizontal axis they have taken the quantity. Whatever the price, you will not shift your demand. Here the demand curve is inelastic. Bad good or inferior good. In case of cigarettes, irrespective of your prices, you will continue to buy that cigarettes. So that type of good is called as a bad good. Inferior good, when your income is increases, you feel that some goods are inferior. That means when you are using that good, you will decrease your prestigious. So that's why you will stop that commodity and you will shift to the another commodity. So whatever you left that commodity, that goods will called as a inferior good. For example, kerosene, these types of goods are called as a inferior goods. I have already discussed in the public goods concept. This is types of goods. What is public good, private good, common good, club good. Just see this slide. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, because your subscription is my inspiration. If you want to reach me, use this mobile number to contact me. Thank you and see you in another video.